Hi, welcome back to Psycho Love. Hopefully, this part we can finally finish the game, because I believe there's already 2 hours of footage of this game. Okay, could you hold me to sleep like yesterday? I mean, if it weren't too much trouble. Hugs Aiko very gently. Aiko and I remain silent, but now I think Aiko is already asleep. Aiko is still snuggled into me. I love you very much. Thanks. My gaze stayed staring at the ceiling of the room. Aiko, where are your parents? What happened to me? Why did I ask Aiko that? That's a good question. Where are your parents? Well, maybe she already fell asleep. I guess she couldn't hear me. My parents. My parents, they are no longer here, Takeshi. And what does that mean? If they're not here, where are they? They passed away a long time ago. Oh, sorry. It's not your fault, Takeshi. It's no one's fault. Maybe it's just my fault. Wow, maybe I should change this topic slightly, but now I'm curious. What were your parents like? They were good people. Although I didn't see them much, especially my dad, because he was a sailor. But the sea is about 2 hours from here. That's why I didn't see him much. He worked on a fishing boat. It was a very big and beautiful boat. The boat was called Brenda. It's a very funny name, no? Why do people name their boats after girls? Because it's my girl, man. Because it's a pretty boat. It's a pretty beautiful boat. That's why. A big, beautiful boat. Zzz. My dad disappeared in a storm 5 years ago. The boat my dad was on appeared on an island in the north of the country, but most of the crew had disappeared in the ocean during the storm. My dad disappeared in the ocean. I don't know what to say. My mother was very good and kind. She was a kindergarten teacher. Deep sigh. My mother died a year after my father disappeared. My mother died of cancer 4 years ago or so. My dad used to work in an office until my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and that's why he started working as a sailor, because that way he could pay for my mom's treatment. Until it was all over. Yo, I miss them too much. Although I didn't see them much, I really miss them. It's all my fault. Aiko cries silently, trying to contain everything she feels. When my mother died, there were many debts to pay, and since then I have had to work a lot to pay those debts. I miss you so much, I miss you so much. I haven't stopped hugging Aiko, but when suddenly she hugs me very tightly while letting out her emotions that have been repressed for so long in her heart. Sniff, soft sigh. Strokes Aiko's hair to calm her down. Sniff. Takeshi, do you love me? No, please, don't say anything yet. Just let me love you. Oh, just let me love you. Aiko hugs me and calms down in the silence of the moment until she falls asleep. Strangely, Aiko's story is not very different from mine. Speechless. Maybe Aiko and I are not so different. What the hell is that? Sigh. I seem to have fallen asleep. Aiko sleeps peacefully next to me. I can't help but see Aiko. She's just clinging to me while she sleeps. I notice her little breaths. Her face is so small. Her body is so fragile, like that of a porcelain doll. What is this I feel for Aiko? Aiko, I'm really sorry I can't be what you want me to be. I just can't stop thinking that everything is wrong. I can't look at you and tell you that I still miss another woman. But this woman will never come back into my life. I don't want you to live waiting for me. It wouldn't be fair to you. I let go of Aiko's grip very cautiously, get out a bit. I see Aiko again. She rests peacefully from this life. Hmm? Aiko searches for me unconsciously. I take a pillow and leave it next to Aiko. She doesn't take long to hug the pillow. Aiko left the curtains open. I guess I'll leave them that way. I just remember that the gangster dude that we beat up. Oh, is he gonna come back? I take the jacket from the couch and put it on. I close the door, trying not to make a noise. Well, it's time to go back to my residence. Minutes later. I try to see the time on my cell phone, but I run out of battery. Aiko, I don't know why you notice me, but I'm afraid I'm not the kind of man you're looking for. Wow, it looks like it's going to rain. Even the air becomes very cold from one moment to the next. These last few days, the weather has become very cold. Maybe it's a rainy season. I still have a couple of minutes left to get to my residence. I hope it doesn't rain until I get to my room. Okay, bad luck. No, well, no. Oh, look, free shower. Hey. Look, we got a free shower. Stay positive, man. See the rain as free shower. Just think like that. What a mother, what was missing? What? No, okay. What a mother. I cover myself from the rain under the tree in front of me. It looks like it'll be raining for a while. Good for you. You got a free shower. Sigh. Damn, the tree doesn't protect me much from the rain. I look for a safe place with my eyes. Even if I ran to the residence, I would arrive wet. What difference does it make if I get wet? At most, I would get sick. It's not like I care. When did I stop caring about my health? Now I'm colder than before. I go back to look for a place where I won't get too wet. My gaze is fixed on the street that goes to the right. I see a light on in the distance. I look out a little more. It seems to be a bar. The bar has a sign that says open. I do not have any other alternative. Ran quickly until reaching the entrance of the bar. Well, at least it's warm here, and that girl right there does not look normal. Is she the bar owner? She does not look normal at all. You're not planning on robbing the place, are you? No, 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 ma'am, no. With a face like that, I'll just leave as soon as the rain stops, okay? No, I don't plan to rob your store, okay? You look fine because you look beautiful. Yes, you look very beautiful, ma'am. No, yeah, because we have security cameras. What the F is with this girl? I take off my jacket and leave it hanging on the rack. You know, I wasn't planning on robbing this place, but I'm only doing it because you assume that. But that will be later. Now I'm cold. But are you planning to rob the place or not? Effing mother, what does this woman have? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was returning to my residence and it started to rain. I'm still far from my residence. You know, why don't you just answer her by saying, "No, I'm not planning to rob the place. I just wanna take shelter. I just wanna wait for the rain to be over." Why couldn't you just tell her that? The hell? Something wrong with you? Takeshi, is something wrong with you? Who the hell, and also who the hell would dare rob a place with a woman looking like that? Shit. Then I saw this bar open and went in to avoid getting wet. Pub. Okay. The place we are in is a pub, not a bar. It's a pub. Pub. God damn, the spelling error. But they do sell alcohol, right? Pub, bar, who cares? Who cares, man? Let me just take shelter while the rain is over. Yes, but it's not a bar. What is the difference? We also prepare coffee. Well, I didn't know. It doesn't matter. I know. Uh, and how much does coffee cost? We have $1 coffee, even $25 coffee. What a mother! I didn't even know what the difference would be. Coffee is coffee. With the devil, I guess I should buy something so that this woman doesn't throw me out of place with a broom. You know, looking at her face, do you really think she'll throw you out with a broom? She'll definitely throw you out with an axe or a scissor or a hammer. Like really? A broom? Well, I want $1 coffee. Okay, I'll prepare it for you right away. Shakes head. I settle at the table near the girl. Now that I see the place better, it seems like it's a theme bar, as if everything had a classic style. I try to dry my hair with my hands. The girl left her position and brought me the coffee to the table. Okay, let me guess. The coffee is laced with something that's gonna knock us out. And then we're gonna get kidnapped. Right? Your coffee is ready. Thank you. Now I'll be back. Don't steal anything. I don't think this girl is worth bothering with. Don't forget, we have security cameras. I drink my coffee very calmly. It is not too bad. At least the girl prepared my coffee well. I'm back! What a surprise. Here you can dry your hair with this towel. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks, I guess. The girl nods her head very calmly. You don't mind if I mop the floor you wet when you came in, right? I don't mind. It's your job, after all. Yeah, it's true. The girl began to very calmly mop the wet floor. I drink my coffee slowly. I take the towel the girl gave me and dry my hair. Are all people who work in a bar this rude? I continue drying my hair. I put the towel aside and drink my hot coffee again. Your hair. What do you mean? Do I have something in my hair? No, I'm just saying your hair, it got fluffy. What's wrong with this girl? How is it possible that your hair becomes fluffy? I don't know. Ask my hair. Why you ask me? Well, I don't know. It only happens when my hair is wet, you know. Your hair is very strange. I mean, a while ago your hair was boring. Now it looks very fun and fluffy. Okay, girl, chill out. Chill. Chill. I think this girl is a little strange. You're a man, right? Yeah, I think it's a little obvious. Maybe you didn't see my mustache or my beard? Your hair is very pretty. I like how it fluffs. Thanks. I drink some of my coffee. Good, thank you. You know, it's the first time I've seen a man with fluffy hair. Girl, I'm just here to wait for the rain to be over. Could you stop bothering me, man? I think that you are a little strange. Ha, look who's talking. The girl with cut marks on her face and one weirdly sized eye is calling me strange. Okay, look who says it. Is it okay if I play music? No. No. Go ahead. It's your pub after all. The girl returned to the counter. Should I play sad or happy music? Happy, please. I don't want to feel sad. Bruh, sad. Got it. I'm not as cold as before. It seems that coffee helped a little. My gaze falls on the alcoholic beverages on the shelf. I'll never understand why people get excited about alcoholic beverages. They're just drinks. Do you know what the best whiskey in the world is? No, I do not know. Me neither. I'm sorry, it wasn't a good joke. I saw you a little sad. I thought it would cheer you up a little. You can cheer me up a little by offering me another free coffee. Shakes head. I can't help but notice the lyrics of the song, but I don't understand it very well. I think it says something about being alone. Being alone, I don't think it's such a bad thing, at least for me. I think so, but it's not the same for Aiko. Aiko and I are very similar, but not the same. She still longs to feel a reciprocated love. But I'm too damaged to give love. Was it always so difficult to receive any sign of affection from me? Maybe that was why my Cassandra and I were fine. What has my life become? I drink some of my coffee again. Damn, and then what's next? What am I gonna do if when I have to see Aiko again? She tried so hard to show me her love in less than 2 days. And I've simply avoided the topic. Maybe I am too insensitive. I'm scared. Do you know what the song is about? I'm not sure. I don't know. Tell me. It talks about a boy who misses his home, his friends, his family, and he feels alone in this world. Tired of living, tired of wandering. And the boy who would not hesitate for a moment to return to the only place when he was happy. But if he was never happy, then what is left for him? You still look sad. Because you said so? It shows me in your eyes. You look tired. I'm tired. Maybe it's because you think a lot about a woman. Oh! How you know? You are a demon! How you read my mind? That's what you think? I've been working in this place for 2 years. I think I've learned to realize when a man is sad. But in your eyes, there's more than just sadness. I also see melancholy and loneliness. The scar on your face, is it makeup or is it real? Why would a scar be makeup? I don't know. I thought you liked the gothic style or something. Like me, for example. Oh, so the scars on our face are just makeup. They're not real? Okay. No, I don't wear makeup. I see. I drink the rest of my coffee. Aren't you curious about my makeup? No, girl. I barely know who you are. And I have no interest in knowing who you are either. Goodbye, goodbye. This girl is a little strange. I guess, maybe a little. Here's some more coffee. This is an apology for being a little rude when you entered the pub. Thank you, ma'am. The girl pours more coffee into my cup. Good, thank you. The girl left the coffee pot aside. What do you think of my makeup and my style? Very beautiful, and I think it will look even more beautiful if I had got more coffee. Aha! Hey, 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 hey. Well, you look good. Your scars look real. Even your contact lens matches your other eye. Your Pelouse bag? Pelouse bear bag matches your dress a lot. And your nails contrast a lot with your eyes. Thank you for noticing the small details. I designed and created this dress and my teddy bag myself. Oh well, the dress looked great on you and also your teddy bag. My hair gets in the way a little. I try to organize my hair discreetly, but this girl won't stop watching me. I wish my hair was like yours. Drinks my coffee. Which part of the country are you from? It does not matter. Yes, I guess you're right. By the way, my name is Maybell. A pleasure, by the way, May. Why were you afraid when I entered the pub? I have worked the night shift in this pub for a long time, and it is not very common for someone to arrive after 1 a.m. If there aren't many clients, then why do you work during the night? Because during the night I don't have to work as much, but I get paid a lot more working the night shift than the normal shift. Besides, I haven't been able to sleep for so long, and I can also read a book while I'm here. But, well, what I want to say is that I was just scared when you suddenly came in, and that's why I was a little rude. It's okay, it doesn't matter. What's your name? My name is Takeshi. Your name is a little strange. Maybe it's because you're not from here. Don't tell me, what a surprise. Well, it seems like the rain has calmed down a little. The rain has stopped, it seems. I take my wallet out of my pocket and leave the dollar for the coffee. I guess you're leaving the pub. Yes, that's how it'll be. I get up from my seat. Will I ever see you again? What kind of question is that? Most likely no. I don't like where this conversation is going. Why did she ask me that question? What is she trying to do? What is this all about? 5 minutes ago, she thought I was a thief, and now what's next? Maybe it's just a strategy to make me brown. What is your question about? I don't know. I just found you very interesting and strange. Just say you have a crush on me, bro. Good, direct, no bullshit. I'm also sure you have a story to tell, and I wouldn't want to miss your story. Yeah, no, goodbye. I'm going to sleep. Bye bye, good night, ma'am. I don't know how to respond to the things May says. Shakes head gently, takes my jacket and put it on. So, will I see you again? No. You work the night shift and I sleep during the night. Good night, girl. Maybe. Well, you know where to find me. Good night. See you later, Takeshi. It was very interesting talking to you. See you later, Maybell. See you never, I mean. Time after. Well, it seems that I was finally able to return to my residence. This place is so quiet and empty. My steps continue until I reach my room. Well, I'm back. I take off my jacket and clothes from the damp from the rain. My body feels exhausted. I left my cell phone charging. If I see the room well, everything is just as I left it. Nothing is different. Will it always be the same? I lay down on my bed. You lay down on your bed while still wet from the rain? What? Go shower first. What the hell? This bed is very stiff, but that's something I'm very used to. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know what classes I'll have tomorrow. I don't know anymore what to believe. The only thing I feel is loneliness. It's the only thing I haven't stopped feeling for so long. It's something that eats away at me and I can't escape this disease. I can't be different. I can't change the way I think or react to my environment. Everything is strange. Everything is so different. Or maybe, yo, I am a stranger. I am a stranger in normal lands. Maybe I don't have the will to live anymore. Hopefully tomorrow I will regain the desire to not want to die. Yay, okay. You and me, episode 3. You and me. You and me. You and me. Why isn't the game? Oh, there we go. I left click and the game wasn't progressing forward, so I thought maybe the game crashed or something. Oh, I already have to go to university. Damn, my eyes are burning a lot. I got out of bed barely aware of my mobility. I should change quickly if I want to get to my classes on time. I may be lazy and all, but I take my education very seriously. I should take a quick bath. I went to bathe after 2 days without doing so. Oh, ew. 2 days without bath. You smell like shit, man. You definitely smell like dumpster. What the hell? 2 days without shower. Well, I already took a shower, but now I smell like a wet dog. What? You don't have soap? What? Do you not have soap? What is this? Are you a Reddit mod? I put on my uniform as usual. I took my university dress jacket and put it on. Well, I guess it's time to go, but how long until my classes start? I see the time on my cell phone. Let's see, damn, I don't have much time left. My classes start at 7:10 in the morning. Why 7:10? Why 7:10? Why not 7 o'clock? Like, give it like 7 or 7:30, like that. I don't have time for anything anymore. Take $8 from my suitcase. I guess this is enough to eat something at the university. I look for my wallet to keep my money, but I can't find it. Where did I leave my wallet? I found her. She looks like she fell off my jacket yesterday when I came in at night. I took my knife and put it in my pocket. Damn, I took too long for this. I leave my room in a hurry. I close the door to my room with the key as usual. Someone takes my arm. I grabbed and activated my knife without thinking twice. And how the hell did you find me? Aiko, what's happening? What are you doing here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be a bother. I deactivated my knife and put it in my pocket. Hey, it's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude to you. I dry Aiko's tears, trying to calm her. It's just that I'm surprised to see you here in my residence. And one more thing, in the hallway? Hehehe. But getting back to the topic, how did you get here? Through the front door, dumbass. Haha, how funny, but seriously. Well, I have my own key. Eh? Haha, sorry, it was a joke. I wanted to come here to walk with you to the university. Not a good idea. I'm in a hurry. Bye bye, Aiko. I'm gonna be late. But I was afraid to knock on the door of this residence. Uh huh. And then I saw an American guy leave here to throw his garbage. What? What? Throw his garbage in a container outside. Oh, throw his garbage in a container outside. What? And I asked him if you had already gone to university. He told me he didn't know. He told me to wait for him on the sidewalk. And then the boy, what? Why is this thing going automatically going forward? What the hell? I didn't even finish reading. He told me to wait for him on the sidewalk, and then the boy came back in. And then he came out again, and he told me that you were still sleeping, and I didn't want to wake you up. And then the American guy told me that I could wait here in the hallway. Thanks. And I waited for you here sitting. Then I heard you wake up, and then you came out. And now you are here. Why is this thing playing automatically? Come on, you're putting me under pressure here to read everything. Aha, I think I already realized. Takeshi, I was wondering, yes, well, would you allow me to walk with you to the university? Wow, walk to the university. I was thinking about running since I'm a little late. But it seems that Aiko is very excited about the idea of going with me. Besides, he was waiting for me a while. Well, okay, let's go to university together. Hey! Over and out, Lord. Haha, why do you say those things? I don't know, I thought it was funny. Okay, it's time to go. Then I will follow you wherever you go. I have no idea what Aiko meant, but I don't think this day is gonna be so bad after all. 5 minutes later. It's remarkable that Aiko no longer has any shyness when walking next to me. Maybe in this short time that I have known her, she no longer seems like such a strange girl to me. Takeshi, do you have any fear? Yeah, fear of you. Haha, no, just kidding. Just kidding. No, I don't think so. Oh, I'm very afraid of cockroaches and lizards and mice. Many people are afraid of these creatures. Takeshi? I was wondering, yes, well, do you like sandwiches? Hell yes! Good morning, everyone, and look who it is. Why are you here? Does Panaptulio speak what happened to your life? What? What is that response? Same old thing, nothing new. Hello, Tomoyori, good morning. Tomoyori? What? Good morning, Aiko. Are you okay? What happened to you in the eye? It's nothing important. I hadn't even thought about Aiko's missing eye. Better change the topic. Tulio, do you already know each other? Of course, yes, I teach Spanish to Aiko. So? It's true, Takeshi. I learned most of my Spanish from Tomoyori's classes. Oh, I see. I think everything makes a little more sense now. It's true, but it's better that we continue on our way. It won't take us long to get to the university. Yep, let's continue. The road continued as normal, between conversations about tasks and jobs. Well, here we say goodbye. I have to get to my classes. Of course, Tulio, no problem. See you later. See you later. See you later, Tomoyori. Panatulio continued on his way. Well, that's all, Aiko. I also have to go to my classroom. Aren't you going to your classes? Maybe. Ha ha ha. Well, whatever. Takeshi, do you promise we'll meet again later? Why? Well, we're here, aren't we? Of course we're gonna meet. It seems that Aiko feels very comfortable being with me. Yes, I promise. See you later, Aiko. Yes, see you later. With nothing more to say, Aiko and I continue down our hallways. I enter my classroom and settle into my place for today's class. It didn't take long for the teacher to start his class. Sneeze. Not even 5 minutes have passed and I already feel tired. Sigh. I'm very sleepy. I don't know what time I went to sleep yesterday, or at least how many hours I managed to sleep. I feel very tired. The teacher talks about the importance of expressing ourselves on stage, but that's something basic. How is it possible that they don't know about that? About expressing ourselves in the scenario. What, did we sleep in class? Oh, no, no, no. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, no, we got caught sleeping in class. Young Takeshi, I stand up quickly. I'm not asleep, Lord. You should be ashamed to be sleeping in such an important class. Sorry, sir. Your class is so boring. Your class is just so boring that I can't help. What kind of man would you be if you didn't take your education seriously? There's no point in attending your classes if you don't pay attention to your teachers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have nothing to say to the teacher's words. I can only look down. You should take care of your health instead of spending all night playing those computer games. I haven't even played anything for a few days. I feel like the teacher is speaking to me. The rest of his classmates are already on their way to the auditorium. Go wash your face and try to wake up. Yes, sir. Damn, just what I was missing. Another reprimand from the professor. Professor, yawn. It seems that sleeping out of hours is making me sick. Although maybe it also has something to do with something that got me very wet in the rain last night. Sneeze. I feel like my body is very exhausted. Entered the men's bathroom. When I look in the mirror, I notice my face is very misaligned. I drink some water and soak my face. My hair is a disaster. I have to try hard. I have to improve. I just I just want to do things right. Is everything okay, Takeshi? Shaking my head slowly while I continue looking in the mirror. Yes, of course, but what are you doing here? I say the same. The usual. I just went out to cool off a little, but what about you? I see. I was on my way to the library to look for some books for my teacher until I saw Akemi looking for me, and in short, I hid from Akemi. How like that? It's just that she wants me to help her make something for the university's anniversary party. And how is that? You know, every year they have a party in the university gym, and every year Akemi wants me to help her move things and help her with preparations for her show. But this year I won't help her. It's just that, damn, I don't know what to tell you. Do you think I'm a bad friend for not helping to help her with things? Okay, I think I'm just gonna save here. Maybe a little. After all, she's your friend. I guess if she asks you to help, it's because she trusts you. Or maybe she just feels safe knowing that you're supporting her. Or maybe you'll have more fun. Don't lose. Yes, you're right. Well, I think Akemi already left. Yep, it seems so. By the way, for what it's worth, maybe you can get some fresh air on the roof. Sounds interesting. I'll keep that in mind. See you later, old man. Shakes head. So the roof. I don't see why not. My steps continue down the passage. This place, I find it a bit nostalgic, but I'm not sure why I feel that way. Although it is a little noticeable that it is a little cold here. Strangely, this place is somewhat cozy. Continues up the stairs. Hopefully it's not a decaying place with construction material and barbed wire. Why do they always leave construction material on the roofs? Whoa, the rooftop turned out to be a nice place. I can see the whole city from here. The fresh air flows around me. I'll just wait here for a few minutes until I wake up completely. I sit next to the wall. The air runs through the roof. Sneeze. I like the way the air sounds. The air is so cold. I thought we had to go back to class after washing our face. What is this? Takeshi, Takeshi, Takeshi. Ooh, my back hurts. Haha, you're so funny. Hey Aiko, what's new? I'm sorry to wake you. It's okay, wait, how long have I been asleep? It's already 10 in the morning. Curse! I can't believe I slept for so long. I hope it doesn't become a habit that Aiko wakes me up after so many hours. You feel good? Yeah, I'm just a little disoriented. It seems I won't be back in time for my classes. Uh-oh, we're skipping school then. Takeshi, I was wondering, are you hungry? That's a very good question. Of course I'm hungry. I couldn't even have breakfast. I think we're already on a break, so I plan to go buy something to eat. When I check my pockets, I notice they're empty. My wallet, where did I put it? No, I left it on the table in my room. Are you missing something, Takeshi? I think I left my wallet in my room. Oh wow, what an unexpected event. Aha, of course. Takeshi, back to the topic. I was wondering if you would like to have breakfast with me right here. That's why I asked you in the morning if you like sandwiches, why I prepared two. One for me and the other for you. Did I say something wrong, Takeshi? I don't know if my Spanish is that good. Sometimes I get confused with some words and it's okay, Aiko, everything is fine. I just didn't expect this surprise. I would really like to have breakfast with you. Really? Yes, I say it seriously. I'm very happy, but you have to know something. I didn't have many ingredients in my house and I only had a small can of tuna and another can of chicken liver. I know it sounds strange, but I swear I prepared the sandwiches with a lot of love. No problem, Aiko. Surely your sandwiches will be delicious. Hehe. So, what sandwich do you want to eat? I prefer tuna. I would like to eat the tuna sandwich. Some people say that life at sea is tastier. I would say it is saltier. Hey, here's your sandwich, Takeshi. Thank you. I take a bite of the sandwich Aiko gave me. Curiously, the sandwich tastes very good. So, Aiko, why don't you come a little closer? Sure. She approaches. Aiko stares at me. It's like she doesn't blink for a second. Choose my sandwich. Aiko chews after me. Do you like your sandwich? Of course it does. It reminds me of myself when I was a little boy. Oh, really? How is that possible? Well, you see, the reality that I grew up in, it was always, well, sometimes I went to school without having breakfast, but there was not because there was nothing to eat or nothing that my aunt invited me to. Until at some point they implemented a nutritional program for the children of my country. The main objective of the program was to prevent and correct poor nutrition in schools. And that was why at school they fed us sandwiches, cookies, bread, and flour tortillas to avoid malnutrition. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. I'm sorry to bother you. Hey, Aiko, it's okay. My life wasn't as bad as it sounds. So? Yes, I assure you. I also had good times with my friends from the neighborhood. Hehehehe. When I was younger, I got into a lot of pranks with my friends. What kind of pranks? The normal things, ring the doorbells of some houses and run away, take fruits from the trees, play soccer in the streets. It sounds like you had a lot of fun. Yes, I guess there were good times. Despite everything, hey, don't be sad, I'll cheer you up. I'm not sad, I just remember it's okay. I'll tell you a joke. Do you know why the math book is worried? Why? No, I don't know. So tell me, why was the math book worried? Because the government discovered that he committed tax fraud. Uh, not a very good joke, to be honest. I was completely dumbfounded by that joke. Haha, what is it? It looks like my joke was good. No, I just didn't expect you to say that. You took me by surprise. Don't you feel sad anymore? I move my head from side to side. The city looks very pretty, don't you think? Yes, it is a very beautiful city. We finish eating our sandwiches. Homo Takeshi, I have mints here in my pocket. Want one? Of course, if it weren't too much to ask. Hehe, how do you think? Aiko gave me a mint. Gee, Takeshi, now that I think about it, I think the break is almost over. So? Uh-huh. Mm, Takeshi, would you like to come to my house for a lunch? As you say. Yeah, I was wondering if you would like to have lunch with me. Although of course we would have to buy some ingredients at the supermarket first. And I would have to prepare a lunch. It's okay, Aiko, and I didn't even read that. Quit skipping this automatically, man. I have to read. It's okay, Aiko. I would really like to have lunch with you. Nothing special. Hey! I got a little excited. A small smile appears on my face. It's true. It's time to go back to classes, Takeshi. Yep. Is it okay if we meet at the main entrance of the university to go back to the little house? It's okay. If I leave early, I'll wait for you there. If your classes finish a little late, then I will wait for you. Yes, it seems like a good plan. What's going on? Why do you jump? I have an idea. Aha. Can you close your eyes for a moment? So that? What is that response? So that? Just do it, please. Okay, that's fine. Hey. I close my eyes. Mwah. Aiko kissed me on the cheek. Oh, fuck. Aiko kissed me on the cheek. Hehe, see you later, Takeshi. I love you so much. Aiko runs away. Well, at least she's very honest with her feelings. I better go back to my classes. I take my place and pretend nothing happened. It seems that young Takeshi has already deigned to return from his walk. Curse, here we go again with the speech. Later. Until finally classes were over. The bad thing is that the teacher gave me separate homework for missing a large part of the class. But hey, I just have to do my homework. Damn, I hope the university burns down and they allow us to move on to the next semester. And with that, we come to the end of this class. See you tomorrow, and don't forget to do your homework, especially young Takeshi. My companions begin to murmur quietly. You can go now. Am I forgetting something? My belly tells me I'm hungry. Oh, if it's true, I have to look for Aiko. But I can't go buy ingredients if I don't have money. Curse. What should I do? Panartulio, I'm sure you have money you can lend me. Surely he's already leaving his classes. Great, I already found Tulio and I didn't have to try hard. What's this? So you would help me? Yes, I guess I'll help you. This once, but don't drag me into more trouble, and I don't want to know anything about monkeys. Yes, it's okay, but it wasn't my fault the monkeys made a mess last time. I didn't know not to give them treats, but I also didn't know they would get angry because of the music. Hey, what Honda old man? What the hell? What Honda old man? The hell? Julio, I know it's not a lot to ask, but I was wondering if you could lend me about $5. Of course, brother, no problem, but I only have the conversion in yen. Hey, do you know that it is impolite to speak in a language I don't understand? I feel very excluded. Akemi, stop screaming, please. Thanks, Tulio. No problem. We shall meet later to play that zombie game in the library for afternoon recess. Yes, that's sure. Oh, how excluded I feel. See you later, man. There goes those two. Well, it's time to continue with my thing. Takeshi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How about we go shopping? Clear, yes. As usual, Aiko took me by the hand and we walked together without saying much along the way. How about you tell me a little about your day, Aiko? And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna save and stop here. It's too long. It's a bit too long. Yep, it's been 50 minutes and I gotta go. Right, I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough of Psycho Love. Well, looks like I hope there's not much more to this game, cause it's been real long. Like it's gonna be at this point the game is 3 hours long already. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and share and subscribe.